Hey guys, very good morning, my dear lovely CA aspirant. Welcome back to the channel Rio CA. Today, yes, we are going to discuss the business law chapter, which is a very important chapter, Indian Contract Act. In business law, Indian Contract Act now this morning. Detail everything will cover in very systematically all the questions you can expect for your December attempt. Yes, December attempt ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಬಹುದಾದ ಎಲ್ಲ questions, all the questions we will discuss now. Start liking the video, start sharing the video बच्चों. So now guys, yesterday we have discussed some of the questions, right? Similar to that, we'll discuss some more questions from this question with answers. All right, start liking the video, share ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, subscribe ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. And business law ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, this chapter is a very important subject to get 60 marks, because you are going to get 60 marks, right? Today I will teach you uh, how to answer these questions. All right, so bacho, here we have Indian Contract Act we are going to discuss now. So yesterday we have done, no, it's not done, right? Yeah, this is done. We have done this, right? We have done this now. Idu agide. This is also done. Okay, this is also done. We have done this, right? Yep. Hi Lingesh. Idu agittu. This is also completed. Okay, let's discuss this. Definitely I'll share this with you. Hi Lingesh, how are you, beta? Is my voice is clear, beta? Chalo, let's begin now. Look, what they have said is that अरे कहाँ गया? 1 second, I just want to close this. There are two files are open here. Minimize. Okay. Let me check. Guys, read this now. Read the question. Meantime, I just want to convert this to PDF and we'll start the class now. Okay? Hi Jeevan, how are you? Hold on, my dear student, because that is not allowing me to. Uh, give me a minute. So, how is your preparations going, Lingesh? Why? What happened? It's not allowing moderate. Don't worry, I'll make it perfect. अरे क्या हुआ भाई? Because the file size is very big, that might be the reason it is not allowing. One tip, okay, unable to import the file, it may be damaged. Hmm. Na, 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 na. Okay, we have all this right. Let's start now. चलो शुरू करते हैं. What this is? But remember, a shopkeeper. Remember, these are the question from November 18. You can expect this, बच्चों. Start liking the video. Look, a shopkeeper displayed a pair of dress in showroom. Means he has displayed, he's a shopkeeper, he has displayed some dress materials here, like he has statued and all fixed it at a price tag of 2000. What is the price, bacha? That display has, that the product has 2000 price tag, was attached to a dress. Mr. Lovely, Miss Lovely, look. Oh. Okay. Mr. Lovely looked at the tag and rushed to the cash counter. She thought 2000 is a very less, and she rushed to the cash counter, then asked the shopkeeper to receive the payment and pack up the dress. Pack up the dress. She told, take the 2000 and give me the dress. The shopkeeper refused to hand over the dress to the Miss Lovely in consideration of the price stated in the tag attached to the dress material. Now, Miss Lovely seeks your advices whether she can sue the shopkeeper for the above case under the Indian Contract Act. Tell me. First tell me, price tag is an offer or not? Is an offer or invitation to offer? First tell me, price tag on the product is offer or invitation to offer? Tell me guys fast. Tell me, bacho. Shopkeeper, whatever the price he has tagged, right, is an offer or invitation to offer? First of all, tell me, bacho, it is purely what, my dear student? It's purely invitation to offer. Correct? Yes or no? Yes or no? Right? Let's start now. See, as per the provision of Indian Contract Act, what it says? As per the provision of Indian Contract Act, what it says? A person, yesterday we have discussed about offer and invitation to offer, right? So, as per the Indian Contract Act 1972, a person making an invitation does not make offer. Rather, it's inviting the other party to make an offer, means negotiation. She is ready to do the negotiations. All right, bacho. Now, the objective of invitation is to show his willingness to deal with any person who on the basis of this invitation is ready to enter into contact. Very important point. Listen, anything, but remember one thing. If there is anything which is on the price tag, Mr. Lovely, she's planning to sue, but actually it is not offer at all. If it have been offered, definitely she can. Correct. So what it says, a person making an invitation to offer, price tag is what, bacha? Invitation to offer. Does not make offer, rather it invites the other party, Mr. Lovely, to make an offer. So 2000 is there, so she wanted to make an offer, right? She's ready to pay for 2000, 2500, whatever the price. The object of invitation is, why we have to invite, bacho? To show his willingness. He is willingness to deal with any person on the basis of this invitation. Means the shopkeeper, what is showing? He is planning. He is telling that, guys, I'm ready to sell this. Come to the shop. You can buy it. In case of Harley versus Tracy, The Privy Council, because if you can write it or if you not, let it be. The Privy Council explain the difference between offer and invitation to offer. Now explain madadivi. Yesterday we explained that, right? And state the quoting of price is not an offer at all. Remember, in case of Harvey versus Facey, the Privacy Council explain difference between offer and invitation to offer. And it says quoting a price is not at all offer. So any person acting such quotation is not accepting it. Any person he is acting on such quotation or offer price tags, it is not accepting it. But making an offer which is accepted shall result in contract. Making on the basis of invitation, yes, they can. On the basis of invitation, they can make offer and they can go for the acceptance and later agreement start. So in the above case, in our case, in the above case, dress was displayed at the shop window with the price tag of 2000. Miss Lovely intending to buy it. Mrs. Lovely is wanted to buy the product, buy the dress material, making the payments and ask the shopkeeper to pack it. The shopkeeper refuses to sell me. He may be having one person, only one product. He might be, he don't want to sell that. It's a display items, right? So as the price tag on the dress material was just an invitation to offer, the shopkeeper was not want to sell the dress to the Miss Lovely and on her offer to buy. So thus Lovely cannot sue the shopkeeper. Understood? Yes, bacho, this is a very, seller says that he is willing to sell for some consideration means. Exactly. See what happens is in this case, the possibility is that first of all seller know the law, or second thing is that seller may not know the law, but he don't want to sell the product because that is the last piece. He has kept it for only display, right? And he want to take the order from the customer. If you need, let us know. Definitely we'll make a product, because usually what happens is that in case of tailoring and designers, they keep it as a display item that is not for sale, right? On that basis they are going to negotiate, right? Understood bacho? Understood this product? Understood, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? अर्थ आगे दिया, समझ में आया बच्चों? बेगा बेगा हेड रिपा. Understood my dear student? No doubt? Okay, now it's good. Jivan, bata beta, understood? Now, there is one more question that has been raised so many times, but a very important question. See, with that question, what we can say that an offer cannot be, offer can be agreement, but an invitation to the offer, invitation is not at all offer at all, right? Invitation is nothing but we are inviting, we are creating potential agreement, we are going to create some kind of negotiation. That is purpose why we do the invitations here. Chalo. Next question pehle. Shambhu Dayal started self-services system in the shop. Means everyone can go and buy and pay. Srimati Prakash entered the shop and took the basket, and after taking articles of her choice into the basket, reaches the cashier for the payment. Usually we do that, right? There are so many grocery items, like we have so many shops where we can buy ourselves and we can pay. The cashier refuses to accept the price on the product. There is some price, 100 rupees was the price, but cashier got to know that they are not ready to sell it for 100 now. Can Shambhu Dayal compelled to sell the said articles to the Srimati Prakash? Decide as per the provision of the Indian Contract Act. Tell me first, is Shambhu Dayal has to sell the product? Tell me guys, tell me. is Shambhu Dayal has to sell the product because it was a self-service system in the shop. Self-service system in the shop. Very important point. Self-service, and here the shopkeeper refused to take the payment because of the product might have some issues. What it says. Look at that. Very important point. Tell me guys. See, as per the you have to write like this. As per the provision of the Indian Contract Act 1872. Right? As per the provision of Indian Contract Act 1872. No need to write the sections. If you remember, write. If not, let it be. Not a problem. Hanji, just like a supermarket. Just like a supermarket. What happens here? A person making an invitation to offer does not make offer, rather than invites the other party to make an offer. Same thing it is. It is also invitation to offer. The object of invitation is to show his willingness to deal with the person, with any person who on the basis of this invitation ready to enter into the contract. Very important point we are discussing here. See, what I'm saying is that what they're trying to, as per the Indian Contract Act says, is that a person making invitation to offer does not make offer. Rather, they are just inviting other party to make an offer. The object of invitation, why we do the invitation, is to show his willingness to deal with any person who on the basis of this invitation ready to enter into the contract. On the basis of this invitation, he is ready to enter into the contract. Got it? Got it, bacha? Now, it was held the case of, what is that? Pharmaceutical society, some society, Great Britain versus Cash Boot Chemist, that all the self-service shop, remember, all the self-service shops are nothing but invitation to offer. Remember, all the supermarkets are nothing but invitation to offer. The goods that is displayed is not an offer, rather than, see, you can write the case study or let it be. Right? Whatever the goods that are displayed or present for sale, not the offer, right? Rather invites the public to make an offer. Anyone from the public who approached to the cashier desk is making the offer, right? He can just come and he can pay the money, he can reduce the money, he can do all the negotiation. In the above case, in our Shambhu Dayal had self-service shop, Srimati Prakash selected all the goods and approaches the desk. The cashier refused to accept the price as the goods on the display is an invitation to offer. The cashier is not want to sell the goods. Thus, if cashier does not accept the price, the interested buyer cannot compel him to sell. The interested buyer cannot force him to sell it. Understood? Understood, my dear student? Understood, बच्चों? अर्थ आ गया? बेगा हेड रही? समझ में आया बच्चों? Any doubts you have? No doubt? No doubt, my dear student? Next question. If understood, please say yes, sir, Anta. Can I go for the next question? Okay. Miss Asim, this is also repeated RTP May 22. Mr. Asim is learned advocate. He has done advocate. He has advocate. His car was stolen from the house. Okay. Asim car is stolen from his house. He gave an advertisement in the newspaper. Very interesting. That he has given the advertisement in the newspaper that he will give a reward of 10,000. He will give reward of 10,000. Who will give the information about his car? He announced, he said publicly, it is a general offer, correct? Who will get back his car? Who will give the information about the car? The Asim will give 10,000 to him. But Mr. Vikram reads the advertisement and on make an effort to got the stolen car and inform Asim, right? So Vikram has got to know the advertisement. He said like he has done his effort to get the stolen car, and he is informed Asim also. Mr. Asim found his car but denied to give the reward of 10,000 to Mr. Vikram with the word, an advertisement in newspaper is just an invitation to make an offer and not an offer at all. Hence, he is not able to make a reward. Asim is refused to pay the reward. State with the reason whether Indian Contract Act 1872, Mr. Vikram can claim the reward of 10,000. Tell me guys, he can claim the reward of 10,000. Sir, if seller did not accept, then yes, you're right, bacha. Yes, you're right. Tell me, bacha, Vikram can claim his reward? Please tell me fast. I'll give 1 minute's time to you. Start. Can Vikram claim his reward? Bega, hey Ripa. I have a lot of questions to solve, bacho. Tell me, my dear student, is Asim is liable to pay to the Vikram? Or Vikram is liable to claim the reward? Yes or no? Yes or no? Respond. Okay. Listen. One thing. See. If there is anything quotation, menu card, price tag, advertisement in newspapers for sale are not offer, right? But these are mere invitation. So we know that it is mere invitation. But here what happens? Vikram has bonded. Vikram has acted upon it. Vikram has done some effort, right? In that case, my dear student, yes, my dear student, in that case, definitely, because negotiation has taken place. Negotiation has taken place. So, an invitation to offer is an act, correct? Precedent to the make an offer is different from offer. Remember, an invitation to offer is an act. Precedent means what? Precedent to the offer means before offer there is invitation. Before making any offer, there is invitation. Got it? Right? And differ from the offer. Quotations, menu card, price tags, advertisement in newspaper for the sale are not offer at all because they are precedent, means prior to the offer. These are merely invitation to the public to make an offer. Right? Now, acceptance of invitation to an offer does not result in contract. Remember, acceptance to the invitation to the offer. Remember, acceptance of invitation to offer does not result in contract at all. Will you agree or not? Will you agree or not? Only offer emerges in the process of negotiation. Very important. Negotiation. In the process of negotiation. 1 second. In the process of negotiation. See, acceptance of invitation to offer does not result in contract at all. And only offer, whatever the offer. See, invitation, precedent to the invitation offer is invitation. Now, remember one thing, bacha. Remember one thing. Once the invitation, what this is, acceptance of invitation to the offer does not result in contract. Okay, but only an offer emerges. Whatever the offer we have, right, that will be emerges in the process of negotiation. Right. So, however, there can be an exception to the above provision when advertisement in newspaper is make a reward. Remember, only in case of reward, when advertisement in newspaper which is making reward, it is nothing but offer to the general public. Correct? It is offer to the general public. In that case, what happened? Mr. Asim's car was stolen from the house. So he gave an advertisement in the newspaper. 1 second, guys. Yeah. Very good morning. Ide la ide. 1 ನಿಮಿಷ. I'll give phone to ma'am. Just spoke to her. 1 second. वहाँ मैडम को फोन दे. मैडम को. Sorry guys, this is what happens here. Sorry. Now, see, exception to the case advertisement which is announcing any kind of reward, right? Announcing any kind of reward in the newspaper, right? That is exception to the invitation to offer. Got it? So Mr. Asim's car was stolen from his house. He gave an advertisement in newspaper, and that is nothing but general offer. It is general offer. It is not a price tag. It is not a quotation. He will give the reward. He said, right? He will give the reward of 10,000. Who will give the information about his car? Mr. Vikram read the advertisement and make some effort also here, right? To got the stolen car and inform Mr. Asim, right? So Mr. Asim denied to give the reward to 10,000. Vikram with words, an advertisement in newspaper, just an invitation to make an offer, not an offer. Hence, he is not liable to make a reward. Since the advertisement made for reward, it is valid offer. Remember, because why is valid offer, bacho? It is general offer to the public. Yes. Therefore, Mr. Asim is liable to pay 10,000 to Mr. Vikram. Understood? Understood, my dear student? Understood, bacho? Can I go for the next? समझ में आया? बेगा बेगा हेड रिंग. No doubt? What happens? Okay, next question. We'll go for the next question, bacho. Yeah. Tell me, what they have said is that. What they have said. Just have a look here, bacho. We have next question here. And those who are new to the channel, please like Mari, share and subscribe, bacho. See, Rahul goes to the supermarket to buy a washing machine. Okay, see, it's also supermarket means something like offer or invitation to offer. He selected a branded washing machine having a price tag of 15,000 after discount of 3,000. So actual price is 18,000. After discount of 3,000, it is 15,000. Rahul reached the cash counter for making the payment, but cashier says, sorry sir, the discount was for up to yesterday. There is no discount for today. Hence, you have to pay 18,000 now. And obviously, when you are going to pay more, you will get angry, and insist for 15,000. State with the reason whether under the Indian Contract Act 1872, can Rahul enforce the cashier to sell discount prices, that is 15,000? Tell me guys, can he enforce? Can he force Rahul? Tell me, bacho. Tell me, can he force or can Rahul force here? First of all, bacho, price tag is invitation to offer. Remember, please like my video na. Please share my, subscribe my. Bacho, price tag is invitation to offer, which is the process of precedent to the offer. Right? Invitation is precedent to offer, and in the process of negotiation, then only offer can go for the next part. But here what happens? Rahul, for my knowledge, as per the Indian Contract Act, cannot enforce for how much? 15,000. Right? So yes, you are right, bacho. What the contract says, please have a look here. Invitation to offer is different from offer. We know that. Now, quotation, menu card, price tag, advertisement in newspaper for the sale are not offer. You are going to get for sure question on this. Get ready, bacha. Get ready. December 23 attempts. I'm sure you will be getting a question from offer or invitation to offer. Right? So these are merely invitation to the public to make an offer. So invitation to the offer is an act precedent to the making an offer. Correct? Precedent muncheddu, offer kinta munchiddu. Right? Acceptance of an invitation to an offer does not result in contract. When you accept any invitation, does not result in contract because it is not at all an offer. If offer is accepted, yes, you can. If offer is not accepted, obviously. And only an offer emerges in the process of negotiation. When invitation to offer is accepted, that is nothing but offer is going to be emerge into the process of negotiation. Right? Right, bacha? In the case of Rahul reached the supermarket and selected washing machine, we know that, with a discount price tag of 15,000. But cashier denied to sell at discount price, says that discount is closed for yesterday. From today, request to make the full payment. Rahul has insisted to buy the discounted price. Correct? On the basis of above provision, in fact, the price tag with washing machine was not an offer at all. So it is an invitation to the offer. Hence, it is Rahul who is making an offer, not to the supermarket. Correct? So cashier has right to reject the Rahul's offer, right? Because Rahul is again offering, hey, give it to the 15,000 Ra. What is happening? But reality it is not. So therefore Rahul cannot enforce the cashier to sell at a discount price. Arthagidiya? Understood? Understood, bacha? Understood, my dear student? No doubt? In this way you have to write, bacho. In this way you have to write the answers. Got it? Ee riti baribagatte. No doubt? No doubt, my dear student? Read the next question. No doubt, bacho? Please say yes, sir. Understood? Yes, Lingesh, you are right, beta. Like the video, share and subscribe. Now, Mr. Pratham applied for a job as a principal in the school. He has applied, okay? He has applied for to job in a principal school. The school management decided to appoint him. They made up mind, yes, you will be the future principal. Don't worry, come and join. One member of the school management committee privately informed Pratham that he was appointed. So in management, one person said, okay, you have done, you appointed, you will be the future principal. But official communication was not given from the school. Officially, they have not given any communication to him. Later, the management of the school decided to appoint someone else as a principal. Because there was some process, they appointed somebody, they said, okay, you will be joining, but later they changed their mind, and one of the members have already informed Pratham that you will be the future principal. Now, Mr. Pratham filed a suit against the school for cancellation of his appointment and claimed damages for loss of the salary. State with the reason, will Mr. Pratham successful in the suit filed against the school under the Indian Contract Act 1872? Tell me, guys, can you please tell me, can Mr. Pratham successful, can he claim his damages? Can he claim his damages? Will Pratham will be successful? Can he win the case? Yes or no? See, there is something called offer. There is something called acceptance. There is something called agreement. And when agreement is become a contract. Correct? Correct? Yes, Lingesh, you are right, bacho. But tell me, is Pratham is successful here? Bacho, here there is no proper contract only. Only the process of appointment It started, but later on they have cancelled. Correct? Correct? No, yes, you are right. Chalo. No. Now, what happens is that it is not contract at all. If there isn't a contract, definitely Pratham would have suit against them for loss of salary. But there is no contract itself regarding the payment of the salary, regarding the if you have worked there, definitely he would have got salary, but they have not appointed him itself. In that case, what happens, sir? See, as per the provision of the Indian Contract Act 1872, no need to remember the sections. As per the Indian Contract Act 1872, one of the rule of the acceptance, see, offer should be acceptance should be communicated. The member acceptance should be informed to the Pratham, right, to the offerer by offering himself or his authorized agent. But here one member has told communication of acceptance by third person cannot be concluded as a valid acceptance. Remember, communication of third person cannot be valid, right? In the instant case, in our case, Mr. Pratham applied for a job as a principal in a school. This is how you have to write. First, you have to write the situations. After that, definitely, right? Mr. Pratham applied for a job as a principal of a school, and one of the member school management committee privately informed him that is third person, and that cannot be concluded as a valid offer. Mr. Pratham that he was appointed. Later, the management of the school appointed someone else as a principal. Got it? Got it. As the communication of appointment for the Mr. Pratham should be made by the school management committee or any authorized agent. Communication by third person, that is member of the school committee, cannot be termed as a communication of acceptance. So, therefore, there is no valid contract at all. There is no valid contract was formed between Pratham and school, and Mr. Pratham cannot file suit against the school for cancellation of his appointment. समझ में आया? अर्थ आगे दिया? बताओ जी बताओ. Yes or no? Understood बच्चों? Understood? Yes or no बच्चों? Please say yes sir. Understood sir. Like my Ripa. Any doubts you have? No doubt? So if you write in this matter 100% you will get in this way. If you get write the solution but to 100% sigute ella answers mass and sigate. If you understood, please say yes sir. Understood. Bacha, next question. At least respond. Sir, if school management sending some letter or any other information about the appointment, then is that valid offer? Yeah. See, again, what happens, bacha? What happens here is that, one second. Okay, assume that school management, okay. Obviously they can, because what happens if the school management has given some offer letter to him and that offer letter accepted by the Pratham, right? In that case, definitely school management cannot appoint other as a principal because they have offered him job responsibility. They offered him appointment letter. In that case, definitely, bacha. In that case. But here what happens is that what happens is that the school management has not made any mind, they have not given any notice, information, or they have not communicated to the Pratham saying that you are going to appoint it. Third person's communication is not a valid offer at all, valid acceptance at all, right? So that is the reason why, it is invalid contract. Understood, bacha? Can you go for the next? Next, A send offer to B. Okay, A has what he has sent? Offer to B to sell his second-hand car. Who has second-hand car? A has second-hand car. He has sent offer to B for 1,40,000 with the condition that B does not reply within 1 week. He has offered him, he is ready to sell for right? What is condition? If he has not received any acceptance within 1 week, right? A shall treat offer is accepted. He is treated as an offer is accepted. Is A correct in his position? Is A is right here? What shall be the position if A is right here? Yes or no? And what is the position if B communicates his acceptance of offer after 1 week? After 1 week, B has communicated and said, yes, he want to buy. Tell me, what would be the first case here, bacho? Tell me, bacho, what is the first case here? Remember one thing, any offer should not have conditions. Get a point? Yesterday only we told, right? Any offer which we should not have condition, like if within 1 week, if you have not accepted, if you have not replied, we believe that your offer has been accepted. No, not like that, right? Second thing, here B silence does not result into the contract, because A and B after 1 week also, if B has given the acceptances, it's A responsibility to sell it. If within 1 week he didn't got any reply, he can cancel the offer. He can send one more offer saying that I'm not going to sell it. So here there are two situations happens here. Correct? So first case, offer should not have any conditions here. Offer should not have any conditions. Means, my dear student, see, as per the Indian Contract Act 1872, offer when made must not contain the terms. Very important. Any offer which is made must not contain terms. Terms of what? Non-compliance. Yesterday I discussed ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. Non-compliance ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಿಂಗಾದ್ರೆ ಹಂಗಾದ್ರೆ ऐसा होगा तो वैसा होगा तो नहीं चलेगा, of which can amount to acceptance. Non-compliance of which amount to acceptance. So offer which has certain terms for non-compliance considered to acceptance. So the offer cannot put any condition. First of all, tell me. First of all, my dear student, offerer cannot put condition that if the offeree does not fulfill a specified condition, it shall be deemed that offer has been accepted. So one of the most important, bacho, the offerer cannot put, the person who is making the offer cannot put any conditions, any terms, right? So further, acceptance to the offer cannot be implied merely from the silence of the offer. Very important. Acceptance of the offer cannot mean that merely silence is acceptance. We cannot, right? Even if it is expressly stated in the offer itself, even in offer itself they have saying that if you don't reply, if you keep quiet, that means we have accepted. No, bacho, no. So unless the offeree has by his previous conduct indicate that his silence amounted to be accepted. That is also very important point. If offeree previously kept silent and he has accepted the offer by keeping the silent, then in case definitely we can. But mere silence to an offer cannot be acceptance at all. Bacho, the offeree has by his previous conduct indicated that his silence, previously he has accepted his silence, because of his silence he is accepted some offer, right, amounting to rupees acceptance. So it cannot be taken as a valid acceptance. So how we can write, sir? So you can write first, as per the Indian Contract Act 1872, an offer when made must not contain terms, the non-compliance of which amounted to acceptance, right? So it is not acceptance at all. So the offerer, the person who's making offerer cannot put any conditions that if offeree does not fulfill his specified condition, it shall be deemed that offer has been accepted. Got it? Got it? So now, in the case A send offer to B. Got it? In the case A has sent offer to B to sell his car. Right? And with a condition, again he has put a condition here. There the problem is that if the AB does not reply A within consideration of offer acceptance within 1 week, an offer cannot be contained such condition to condition B's silence cannot be treated as an acceptance here. Thus B's silence does not result in contract between A and B even if B accept the offer not valid contract as the offer is not valid itself. Even if silence is not is equal to offer acceptance. See, even if B accept it, even if B accept the offer, it cannot be a valid contract because in the offer itself they have put some conditions, they have put some terms, the non-compliance of which is result in acceptance means that cannot be a offer. बच्चों समझ में आया? अर्थ आ गया दिया? अंडरस्टूड बच्चों? अंडरस्टूड? बेगा बेगा हेड टिप्पा बताओ जी, बताओ समझ में आया माय डियर स्टूडेंट? अर्थ आ गया? Say yes or no. Respond Madi. Sir, example selling of daily newspaper that silence is amounted to acceptance. See what happens there. We have a case now that I'll discuss now because what happens. Silence is nothing but if you are using the product regularly and bacha, the very important point is that yes, very good question bacha. If see, offeree has by his previous conduct, previously he has taken silently and he is paying it, right? Conducted indicated that, bacha, indicated, where is that? Oh no, ये नहीं है. हाँ जी, नोटिस, second game, offeree in previous conduct indicated that his silence amounting to acceptance cannot be taken as a valid acceptance, right? So bachcho, what I'm saying is that in that case what happens, he has used the product, he has used the services, he has not informed to the person who has giving the product. Yes, that is acceptance agata, that is your acceptance agata bachcha, that is your acceptance bachcha. Next, comment the following statement: acceptance must be absolute, unqualified. Acceptance must be prescribed mode. RTP 2019. Tell me guys, acceptance, guys tell me. Acceptance must be absolute and unqualified. Second, acceptance must be prescribed mode. Acceptance must be prescribed mode. What does that mean? What does that mean, bachcho? Remember one thing. Very important discussion we are going to do. With some example we have to write. Most probably you can expect this kind of questions for your final exam, bachcho. Get ready. Listen, my dear student. What they said is that acceptance must be absolute and unqualified. That means, remember, we'll go with the examples. After that, I'll explain what exactly the Section 7 of Indian Contract Act 1872 say. Mr. A inquires from B. He has just done an inquiry. Will you purchase my car for 2 lakh? He has done an inquiry. Mr. A inquires from B. Will you buy my car for 2 lakh? If B replies I shall purchase your car for 2 lakh if you buy my motorcycle for 50,000. Correct? So offer against cross offer they given. Here B cannot consider to have the accepted the proposal here. So B cannot consider as a, because see, if he says again, he put a condition there. If you buy my bike, I'll buy your car. Here B cannot consider to have accepted the proposal if, on the other hand, B agrees to purchase the car from A as per the proposal, subject to availability of valid registration. Because if you are buying somebody's car, means that should have proper documentation, right? Valid registrations, certifications, the books of the car. Then the acceptance is in the place, though the offer contain no mention in the RC, means registration copy of the book. This is because expecting a valid title from the car is not a condition here. Very important. This is because expecting a valid title for the car is not a condition. So obviously, if you are buying somebody's car, means you should be owner of that product. That is not a condition at all, because that is a process of contract. Therefore, acceptance in this case is unconditional. Second case. So acceptance must be absolute and unqualified. Section 7 understood बच्चा? अर्थ आगे दे दो, समझ में आया? अर्थ आगे दे बच्चों, बेगा बेगा हेड रही. This understood my dear student? Now, as per the section 7 of the Indian Contract Act 1872, what it says? Acceptance is valid. Acceptance is valid only when it is absolute and unqualified and is also expressed in some usual and reasonable manner, unless the proposal prescribed the manner in which it must be accepted. Very, very important point. First tell me, understood or not? Have you understood the example, bacha? Because acceptance is there, right? Acceptance must be absolute and unqualified, and the way they have proposed, in the proposed, what are the conditions they have put, that should be prescribed manner, right? Then only it is accepted. If the proposal prescribed manner in which it must be accepted, then it must be accepted accordingly. Got it? अर्थ आ गया, समझ में आया? बेगा 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 हेड रिपा. So बच्चों, with this we can say that acceptance must be absolute, right, and unqualified. But in this case, A has inquired from B, will you purchase my car for 2 lakh? B replies, I shall purchase your car for 2 lakh if you buy my motorcycle for 50,000. B cannot be considered have accepted here proposal, right? Because he put a condition. If on the other hand, B agrees to purchase the car, remember, B agrees to purchase the car from A as rather selling cross offering or motorcycle. If we say B agrees to purchase the motor car from A as per his proposal, subject to availability of valid registration or book for the car, then acceptance in the place through offer contain no mention. In offer they have not said any kind of registration copy and all, right? So this is because expecting a valid title of the car is a very important part and it is not a condition at all. So therefore acceptance in this case is unconditional. In second case, first case it's conditional. All right. Sir, next acceptance must be in the prescribed mode. Understood, bacho? Understood? Say yes if you understood. Next question, bacho. Acceptance must be in prescribed mode. See, again, I want to go with the examples so that I can explain that part. So, no, if the offerer prescribe acceptance through messenger, the offeree send the acceptance by email, there is no acceptance at all. Acceptance offer. If the offerer informs offeree that the acceptance is not according to the mode of prescribed, but if the offerer fails to do so, it will presume that his offer has been accepted and acceptance and valid contract will arise. So that is what the way you are expecting to accept, in that manner only you have to. So where the mode of acceptance, remember bacho, where the mode of acceptance is prescribed, where the mode of acceptance is prescribed in the proposal, it must be accepted in that manner only. In the proposal they said you have to accept in this format, in this manner, in that manner only you have to accept it. But if the proposer does not insist on the proposal being accepted in the manner, if the proposal has not specifically told you can accept any way as you want, in that case there may be a valid contract. So, but if the proposal does not insist, the proposal does not force, does not specifically told in the proposal you can accept anyway, in that manner prescribed after he has been accepted, otherwise not in the prescribed manner, the proposer is presumed to have consented the acceptance. समझ में आया? समझ में आया बच्चों? समझ में आया? Means the way you are going to propose, remember the way you are going to propose, at the proposal itself if you have to say, if you are if acceptance should be in this manner only, in prescribed manner only. In a proposal if you mention, fine, that if the proposal is mentioned, in that case you can. But if the proposer is presumed to have consented, he is agreed, in that case yes it is. Right? Understood? Understood my dear awesome student? Any doubts you have? Bega head ripam. Again, next question is here. Define the term acceptance under the Indian Contract Act 1872. Define the term Indian Contract Act 1872. Explain the legal rules regarding the valid acceptance. Jan 21. You can expect this question, because see, I'm going stage by stage. I'm going to cover whole thing here. So that is what ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ time ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ. Law is very important, bacho. You need to revise, you need to read, you need to be perfect here all the way, right? So what this says, the term acceptance under the Indian Contract Act, explain the legal rule. What are the legal rules regarding acceptance? Bacho, in the term section 2 subsection B of the Indian Contract Act 1872, the term acceptance is defined as when the person to whom proposal is made, when the person to whom the proposal is made signifies his assent to that. See, when the offerer proposed and offeree shows his assent, shows his acceptance to that, the proposal is said to be accepted. The proposal when accepted become promise. Correct? Section 2 subsection B of the Indian Contract Act. Correct? So the term acceptance means when the person to whom you have made the proposal, right, if he accepted it the manner they have you proposed, when the proposal is accepted, it is what? Promise. It is promise. Right, bacho? Next, there is a rule for that. There is a rule. The following are the legal rule regarding the valid acceptance. Right? First, acceptance can be given only by person to whom the offer is made. Remember, very important. Acceptance can be given only, acceptance can be given by person to whom it is offer is made. If you have offered me, I can only give the acceptance. It cannot be third person. In case of specific offer, it can be accepted only by the person to whom it is made. In case of general offer, specific offer to whom it is made, if in case of general offer, it can be accepted by any person who has knowledge of the offer, means public invitation. Got it? First condition. Second, acceptance must be absolute and unqualified. Very important, bacha, very important. If you know this, if you are perfect here, you will be perfect in acceptance, offer and agreement. I'm sure you will get one question from this. Pakka. So bacho, acceptance must be what? Absolute, unqualified. Just now I have discussed. Section 7 of the Act, acceptance is valid. Remember, acceptance is valid only when it is absolute, unqualified, and it is expressed in some usual and reasonable manner, unless the proposals prescribed the manner in which it must be accepted. If the proposal prescribed the manner in which it must be accepted, then it must be accepted accordingly. Just now we have discussed, right? So same thing we are repeating. Just now we are discussing. There is no point of explain once again, right? Bacho, understood? Understood? Next, communication is a very important here. Communication is also a very important here. That means acceptance must be communicated. To conclude the contract between the parties, the acceptance must be communicated in some presentable form, in prescribed form. Further, when the proposal is, remember, when the proposal is accepted, the offeree must have knowledge of the offer made to him, right? And he should communicate it. If he does not have a knowledge, there cannot be a no acceptance. The person to whom the offer is made and acceptance is given, the offeree must be know that yes, there is. The acceptance must be related specifically to the offer made, then only it can be materialized into a contract. Got it? So acceptance must be in the prescribed mode. So as just now we have told now, where the mode of acceptance is prescribed, how you have to accept the proposal, they have prescribed, it must be accepted in that manner only. But if the proposal does not insist on the proposal being accepted in the manner prescribed after it has been accepted, otherwise not a prescribed manner, the proposal is presumed to have consented to the acceptance. Means in the proposal has not strict about how you have to accept, in that case offer has been accepted. समझ में आया? Understood बच्चों? Tell me fast. And time. Acceptance must be given within a specified time. That is also one of the important elements of oil acceptance. Right? If no time is stipulated, acceptance must be given within a reasonable time. Reasonable time is a very important time here. And before the offer is lapsed. Mere silence is not an acceptance. We have discussed this just now. Correct? Acceptance by conduct or implied acceptance. Yes, another important point. Section 8 of the Act, what it says? Lays down the performance of the condition of the proposal or acceptance of any consideration for reciprocal promises, right? Offer again, counter offer, which may offered with the proposal constitute an acceptance of proposal. This section provides acceptance of the proposal by laid down by against the other modes. So remember, acceptance by conduct. We have to accept by doing some act on it. Then only we can say it. Right? Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. Yeah. So with this, I just want to end here. And yeah, evening, definitely, bacho, I will be taking at, we have a class at 9:30. Please join. Most probably law also. I want to solve law. I'll take some more questions on law. So if you have any doubts, please ask me. And you need to get prepared yourself, guys, because exams are very near. So get ready, bacho. All right. Like, share, and subscribe, my dear student. And if you have doubts, please ask me. I love to answer all your doubts, bacho. Okay. Any doubts? No doubt, bacho. No doubt. Can we end now? We have a lot of questions to solve from this chapter. and Indian Contract Act. After this, I'll go for the Sale of the Goods Act, Partnership Act, and Companies Act. All right, bacho. Chalo guys, I'll catch you in the next class. Bye bye.